Hey everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone. So, this week, I've had this intuitive ping to do a celebrity healing tarot reading for Britney Spears. The last time I did one for her was 5 years ago. Yes, that's on my playlist. You can check it out in the celebrity healing tarot playlist, okay? But I decided to do one for her today. When I get requests, I go with what I vibe with, okay? So please do keep leaving your requests and your comments. I love that. Um, I just go with the vibe. So I might take some more time going for one or the other. I want the vibe to be right when I channel, okay? But thank you so much for every single one of your requests. All right, so as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. And I want to thank you and every one of you for watching and listening and being so supportive. I had like a glitch or something with my equipment last time, but I'm glad that you guys still were able to listen to it. I am so particular with my stuff, but I'm a work in progress like everyone else. So with that being said, let's get intuitive. So yes, this week is going to be a celebrity healing tarot reading for Britney Spears. So I got a bunch of decks here. I got the Wild Unknown Archetype card. It's the Starborn. I'm going to read from the book, as I do when I start these readings. I might change up the deck from time to time, but I'm still like, I don't know if you guys like to do this. I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I enjoy getting a deck that I really love. And because it is a very intricate deck and it has a book with a lot of information, I like to practice what I get in the readings and read from the book. And we can both learn together. So let's vibe. Let's just vibe. It's one of those just vibe times because astrologically there's been so much stuff going on. I haven't even had a chance to make videos of that, but let's go. Let's get intuitive. So we got here the Starborn. Okay. And in the book it says the divine child, the star child, the destined. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being, at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than as a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. I love that. Although I have to say I forgot to check Britney's natal chart before the reading because I'm winging it right now. But still, I think this is very beautiful because so many star children, star seeds, for those that know of the terms and believe they are one. I believe I'm a star seed as well. When you're starborn, the physical world as we know it, this 3D reality, is so distorted to what our original blueprint contains. And in this very harsh density reality, things go and get so complicated and heavy for everyone. And I get it. We come to Earth to learn, to go through these obstacles. But still, I really do have to make a separate reading on this, but in terms of this starborn, I feel that Britney has so much light. And if she hadn't had so much light to begin with, I don't believe, and this is a hot take, I'm sorry, I don't believe she would have survived everything. till this point. So whenever you are in doubt of your own abilities, strength, willpower, remember, there might be more to your story. You might be starborn too, divine and guided by the cosmos, something higher than yourself. Not just saying, oh, a God above. We don't know. And there's beauty in the unknown, but it can be scary. And in every moment in our lives, there is this weighing of the scales to know if, indeed, we are on path to our soul's blueprint and to manifest what it is that our soul desires for this lifetime. So I feel that the egg cracked. And from that egg, the cosmic egg, potential is born. And I feel that Britney is part of that collective in my humblest of opinions. So let's get intuitive. Let's see what else we can pull from the cards to continue the narrative that is playing out right now with this starborn energy. Okay? Let's get this going. All right. Let me get water. Water. All right. So, let's see. Brittany, what kind of messages you want to share with us? We have the Two of Wands. Look at that. We have the World. Yes, the two paths. Which one to choose? Indeed. All right, we got the Nine of Swords. And we got the Eight of Cups. Let's get one more. Also, if you have any other suggestions for readings, you can totally leave them in the comments section. I am organizing myself to play around with themes and archetypes and channeling certain types of energy so I can not only better understand myself, but share that session with you guys, and maybe you find yourselves in that reading as well. And I find that such a beautiful way to create community with one another. We have the Five of Wands as well. Okay, so these are all minor arcana, and with the Queen of Swords on the bottom. Okay, so I'm sensing that there was indeed a path to take, because with this Nine of Swords is anxiety. It is overthinking. And something that I learned on a personal level, maybe this can resonate with one of you or any one of you. I was taught that worst case scenarios were the realistic ones, and the best case scenarios are the unrealistic ones, delusional to a point. So many of us grew up with the programming to believe in the worst case scenario from the get-go. That is the vibe of the Nine of Swords, because this is a collection of all this sword energy, all these words, communication, because the swords in tarot is words, communication, air. It's up in the air and it catches. You bring it to your mind and it starts becoming like a plague inside your brain and your neural pathways. It kind of starts governing what to do with yourself. And I feel that Britney really went through a very hard time that with these concepts. And it wasn't until she made a choice to walk away from something, which, yes, the Eight of Cups, you take with you what you can hold. Much like the Ten of Wands, where we are carrying the baggage of others, not just ours. Going hand in hand with that, I feel that Britney with this Eight of Cups, went her own way. In many ways, Five of Wands is, I hear her. And this is just kind of a recollective energy. Just what I'm picking up from the collective energetic field right now, her psyche. It is, I was at war with myself every single day. And I don't want that anymore. I want peace. I want my peace. That is the most valuable thing. And this with the Five of Wands, normally depicted by five individuals kind of in competition. It can be a disagreement or competing to see who's best. All these elements have been laid to rest in Britney's story, because what is most valuable for her right now is her peace. Let's get one more. Exactly. 9 of Pentacles. Very beautiful. And 9 is a completion number. And this is what happened, as we already know. And I'm still picking up on this energetically. I'm going to get some, I almost said taboo cards. Ooh. Some oracle cards. Let's get from here. But yeah, the 9 of Pentacles is independent energy. So this is just reconfirming or confirming what we already know. I'm walking away from what does not serve me so that I can be at peace. I can rise to my knowing and what is best for me. I get to choose my life now. What other cards want to be supplemented here into this reading, please? We have here the Yang energy, which is masculine energy, proactive expression, doing, and forward motion. I feel that with this Yang energy and the 9 of Pentacles, there is a lot of positive movement in her personal life, a lot of positive movement in her thoughts, going from a 9 of Swords mentality to materializing the 9 of Pentacles for herself, which is again letting go. And it's funny because in this card we have like Medusa, so something that turned to stone when she looked at it, something that there was no way of retrieving the original data, the original blueprint of either herself or something or someone else. And she said to herself, this is it. This is not for me anymore. I want my peace. And this is the first of many decisions with the awakened, cracked egg of the cosmic egg of the starborn. I feel anyway. We have here the second house, and it says physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Especially that self-worth I am seeing here. Again, it's a reiteration of the same message over and over, so this might be a shorter reading. She chose herself. I keep hearing, I choose me. I choose peace. And then we have here the 8th house, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. So with that 8th house, I'm getting more intimate with the 8th house for myself, because I realize that I didn't know how powerful the 8th house is, even if you don't have planets in your natal chart in that 8th house. There's a plethora of asteroids that I'm sure can be plugged into your natal chart. That's the beauty of astrology, because astrology is a map of you, the blueprint, and you can add layers upon layers to understand yourself better. And it's never just one path. It is the multiplicity. It's the multidimensionality of being able to tap into who you really are on a multitude of levels, because this is the thing about the ego. When we tap into one identity and get lost in it, we forget who we are, because we are more than one identity. That's the T. And so with this 8th house, I am feeling this beautiful energy of renewal, transformation in the way that she values herself. And this is so beautiful because I see it again and again. The cards are just saying the same message again and again, but it is so positive, so beautiful. Do I want to pull another one? I kind of do. One more from the Zodiac or deck, astrology. I don't know why I always like astrology. I always say it so weird. The third house of communication, early learning, childhood relations, the relational mind and communication. Okay. Again, this is all about how she's communicating to her body, communicating to her mind, and the way that they're all working in coherence with one another. I don't know how many of you know about Dr. Joe Dispenza. Love the dude. I love all this. I love the mystical. I love metaphysical. I love the unknown. I love the taboo. And I've kind of been falling in love with science, neuroscience. I've been falling in love with with quantum physics, all these things that I can braid together to get better philosophies as I'm channeling the information from me, right? So with Dr. Joe Dispenza, there is this energy like of being coherent with every part of you. Heart coherence, mind coherence. Being heart coherent means that you are in this heart resonance, your hermetic center, your chest, your heart. It is working with your body, with your nervous system. And I feel that this is a big transformation for Britney. She is evolving. She is transforming from, even though she's this big name and many people know her, she might have not known herself. She might have not loved herself enough, because that tends to happen to so many of us when we give and put ourselves in these situations that we believe the other person before ourselves. And then we get into these situations where we lose our voice. And that is why the third house is so prominent here in this reading as well. 8th house, 3rd house, 2nd house. Her self-worth, her transformation, and the way that she communicates to her body, to her, to an audience, to herself, everything. It is all showing that she chose herself. And that is what cracked the egg in the Starborn card here. So she can finally start living a life that's more aligned with her values of right now. Okay, let's get, oh, so beautiful. Let's get some of the, or one of these. Like I said, this might be a shorter reading. I just didn't want to leave you guys without a reading today. And I love doing these because I can tap into my own energy and see what needs to come through collectively for others. All right. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Quantum crystallized consciousness. Illuminate, embrace, embody. That is such a beautiful card. Oh my God, I love it. It's beautiful. I love the colors. And the number 11. Okay. Exactly. When in doubt, you can tap into your higher self and start rewiring the old stories. If something doesn't feel good in your system, there's a reason for that. You can dive deeper, or you can say, you know what, this doesn't feel good for me. And again, this is just a retelling of what Britney has been doing for herself. Consciousness work is such beautiful work because it is tapping into all the versions of you. All right, let's get one more. Soul earthing, consciousness rooted soul awakening. Here, sorry. Okay. So with that, infinity, and then soul earthing, the rootedness, the soul awakening. Again, this is all showing an awakened path to an individual that was closed off because of all the 9 of Swords energy, all the anxiety and fears in the mind, the traps that once you are trapped in the 8 of Swords, okay, the Nine of Swords becomes much more of a threat. It's not an outside force, it's an inside force. It's basically an infiltration of the mind. When you let those thoughts come into the mind, Britney had to do a lot of rewiring of her thoughts, of herself, and so much more. It's intense. But I see it. I see the healing in this reading, okay? I see how far she has come. All right, let's get from here. Excuse me. I love that. Look at that. We got peace. What was I saying in the beginning of the reading? It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. This is just reiterating, but like this is really honing in on the energy of I'm at peace. I am in more peace right now than I've been in a very long time. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to get from here. These are, some of them are just so self-explanatory. All right. I might read from the book for this one as well because I don't really use this deck much, but it's such a beautiful card. I mean, beautiful deck. It's such a beautiful card. The proud period. Oh God, I can't French. I'm so sorry for anyone listening that knows French, and I'm massacring how to say this word. Pierrette, that. The proud. I'm going to read from there. I'm going to read from the book. I want to know what this is about. 33. I got the number 33 before, so the number 33 is significant. It's a master number, and 3 is the number of creation. We got the number 3 here too. Okay, let's see. 33. If you were proud of who you are and everything you have learned in your life, free from shame, guilt, or judgment, what would you choose for yourself today? Oh my God, I know I'm going to cry if I read this. Wow. You know what? I'll read this part. I won't read the whole thing because it's a lot. But this is exactly... Okay. I chose this deck because it's called the Divine Circus Oracle. And I like the song Circus from Britney. My reasons are silly, but it's okay. And... yeah, the performer. You know? Just putting on a performance. Okay, it says, the choices you make for yourself from a place of feeling good are going to be more loving and helpful than anything from a place of self-judgment. And that's what she did. And I love the synchronicities in this reading. I'm going to cry. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. You've nothing to regret. You've learned a lot, and you are a beautiful, unique being on a wild, divine journey. Be kind to yourself. Keep your head up. Then it will be easier to keep growing and glowing. Dear wild one, have you felt like you've lost your footing? Got a bit clumsy? Made a mistake? Have you been second-guessing your choices? Don't you dare doubt you. Oh, I'm going to cry. Be proud of all you've done and how far you've come. Never be ashamed of who you are or the journey you've taken. Oh, wow. If that is not for Britney and for anyone else feeling that way, I don't know what is. Oh, my heart is lighting up. My heart chakra is like, oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. If you feel that life is getting you down, or you should have or could have made different decisions in life, the oracle of the proud Pierrette, maybe that's so, I'm so sorry, comes to you with resonance, or resonance and reassurance. Resonance was added by moi, but it says reassurance. You are doing a great job. You are meant to have learning experiences. What matters is that you choose to learn, and you do. In your own time and your own way. You make sense of things, and you grow wiser and stronger as a person. Oh, that's so beautiful. Here, let me get... Keep your sense of inner dignity intact. Never make yourself smaller to placate the fear in another's heart. Take pride in who you are. Be proud to be you, and know that this is a way to respect and honor the creative, loving power of the universe that created you. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I don't think I can top that. I think that we're good. I think that we're gonna get one more card. Oh, as a final one, this one here, and then I'm gonna do the tiles and the astro dice, because this was just, I wanted to do the reading. It was something I felt inclined to do, and I wanted to do a follow up from 5 years ago. So let's get. All right. Wow. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? It is all like connected to being kind to yourself, to not doubting yourself, your inner voice. This is the Soul Truth deck. Okay. And it says, growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. That is so beautiful. And that's exactly what she did. This needed to happen. The part where she chose herself. Okay? So beautiful. I love it. I love this reading. Oh my God. Let's go. Again, if you like my content, guys, or have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. Like and subscribe. It helps the channel. I really want to grow with you guys. And I say everyone, because we are growing as individuals, not just as a channel or a company. I'm not like, or however you see it. We grow, right? We are always learning and growing. Thank you, Britney. All right. Oh, off the bat, I see run. Run, run. Okay. We have a Z. Okay. I see the word rare immediately. I saw the word rare. Let's make space for the word peace here. Because like, we have the letter Z, C, D. Okay. Easy. We have a blank tile. I see rare connecting to the Starborn card. I see let's see what else. I'm hearing light. I'm hearing, I don't know why I'm hearing eternity. Light, rare light, eternity. I know that doesn't say consciousness, but CN, I'm seeing in my mind's eye consciousness, rare consciousness. I also see that so many of us are raising our vibration to raise our consciousness, to become this rare light for the collective, for the world, for our cosmos. I'm hearing with the D, I know it's so weird that I see the words, even though I didn't pull all those letters out. Dare to dream. Dare to dream. This little blank tile. Whenever I get a blank tile, I see it as infinite possibilities. It is a wild card. It is a wild tile. It's a wild tile. And it helps me put things into perspective when I'm doing these channelings, that there's always room for growth. There's always room for expansion. And being rare doesn't mean that you're the only one. It just means that it takes a little longer to find the people that you vibe with, that is part of your collective. You are a rare light, Britney. And there is a beauty in your grace for this very moment for yourself. That is what I'm hearing. I'm going to get the Astro dice. Let me see how many. Wait. Okay. I think. No, those are 3 zodiac ones. I want a planet one. Hello. These dice. Okay. That's good enough. Oh my God, the tiles. I'm so savvy. We got Capricorn. We got Neptune. And we got 5th house. 5th house is... So... Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Okay. Leo season is very significant. Capricorn full moon that is going to be happening at the end of June. Neptune energy is present. Again, dare to dream. I keep hearing that. Dare to dream. 5th house is Leo. 5th house is love and children and play and creativity. We had another card of creativity here, did we not? I think it was in one of these here. I think it was the 3rd house. There is a lightheartedness coming in. And the full moon in Capricorn is going to close up a lot of situations for Britney, maybe, where it's just like the finalization of a lot of things when it comes to something very close to home, something very dear to her. Okay? It's funny because I do have the word dear here as well. Okay? She is connecting to a part of herself that she ignored for a very long time. Now she is feeding, like nourishing, better word, and being more graceful. I keep seeing that 9 of Pentacles, and I find it like so resonant with her energy right now, just being at peace. So I am going to close the channeling session now. I love this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'm I'm glad that I don't think that the audio is going to blip up. I haven't gone to edit this, but this sounds okay. Anyway, thank you everyone for being yourselves, and let me know if you have any other suggestions for channeled readings in general. I do comfort character readings. I do Beyond the Veil readings. I do the Celebrity Healing Tarot readings, or Celebrity Tarot Healing readings. I always get that confused. I apologize. But I always want to make sure I add the word healing onto it because it's a different kind of celebrity reading. And I am planning to do, what did I call them? Well, you'll see for yourself, but like these timeline readings where we dive deeper into certain situations. I've even planned getting like charts, like natal charts on certain events, and we can go deeper into that. Whatever you guys like, you let me know. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a beautiful weekend, and on to the next reading. Bye.